we're talking about why Tekken 8 is not good for beginners. In fact, it's probably the best game in the world for beginners. Now, you had to adopt the mindset, though, to understand why it's the best game ever in the world, possibly for beginners, because the learning curve is so high in this game. Let's break this down. First things first, it is by far the most balanced game, at least for now. We've seen multiple tier lists, and usually they all kind of average around the same amount of characters being beginner friendly, intermediate, and extremely difficult. So that's huge for a fighting game, because usually that it's really top heavy and we just know what's going down. Now, there is broken characters in this game, but there's a lot more options from those broken characters versus other types of fighting games. Also, special style is highly involved in this game, meaning you literally press one button to do combos, and that's up to you if you want to rank up like that, or if you want to use it to just constantly find the flow of how combos actually feel in this game. Then maybe later you can also just tweak some stuff and get it rolling. Again, that's how I started when I first played Tekken 8. I was new to the franchise, and so I played special style maybe for like 2 days. And I was also playing an extremely hard character like Nina. I also bounced around and tried out like Reina for a little bit and Jun for a little bit, because the reason why I do that is because Nina is more of a franchise player. Therefore, a lot of people already know her shit, versus Reina and Jun, who Jun is in Tekken 2, but it's been so long that even newer players are not going to recognize as fast. Or even if you just join Tekken later, like in Tekken 5 or something, you don't really understand Jun that much versus the OGs. And by the time I run into the real OGs, it would be like after red ranks. So I always try to bounce around my main. There's a lot more options for a main, so that goes into that transition. This game's amazing for that. There's a lot more characters. You don't have to stick to one main where you feel like you're wasting your time. That's what I said. You can implement choosing multiple mains, mashing type of mains, beginner-friendly characters, utilize special style, and you can kind of shake that up. You don't have to completely, like, how would I say, just really delegate all of your time. Like last night I was trying out Azucena, and it was a fun time. That I feel like I enjoyed her that much to main? Nah, but she could be like on a rotation or something. And then that goes into other things. They have replays and all types of training aspects where you can put it in defensive mode, and just all these, like all the replays and everything already help in itself. They have like color coordinations where they could help you out with punishment training. Also, there's combo challenges. There's just so much that involves training. You can play just your classic offline, your story mode. Then you can get into training where it's just kind of sparring. Then you can get into actual punishing combos. Then you can get into your juggles, and you can read all your damage, all your frame data, your frame traps to figure out all that. Usually what fighting games do kind of have, but this one is on steroids with it to just literally help. Now, it is well deserved because this game involves a shit ton of research. This is the only game in the world where you have to adopt the mindset of, I'm going to get my ass kicked. I'm going to learn. I'm going to have the humility to get my ass kicked. A lot of people really don't run this game due to the fact of you're going to get your ass kicked a lot, especially if you're new to it. And it gets very, very intense very quickly. I'm only in orange ranks, and I shit you not, the amount of learning curve I have to already go from I'm at the end of orange ranks, almost into red. The learning curve from that point forward is insane because I'm facing red rank people already. I just haven't really entered the red rank. I'm literally right around the corner. And that's where they understand much more of grabbing and, you know, just all your techs, all your frame traps. They know all the cheese already. So you have to be fundamentally sound. So Tekken 8 is great in that aspect because that learning curve, the amount of research I've been doing is insane for trying to learn different aesthetics to what I'm doing in my full-on playstyle, whether I'm fully punishing, going full defensive mode. There's a lot more defense, but not like a defense as if scared. Defense as it counters and punishes, and just understanding the correlation of how Tekken's played. All that you need to be learning. So that is phenomenal for a beginner to go from there to there. And like what I said, this learning curve has been insane. And I've never been, I wouldn't say addicted, but so, I guess, inspired to keep coming back even when I get my ass whooped. Like yesterday, so I could break down right now, we're on Sunday. I'm about to stream again in a little bit. But so Thursday was a freaking hard day on ranked. Friday was incredible for us. Saturday was kind of in between. It was tough and we were winning a little bit. And you can just tell just the different variances of what kind of days you're gonna have at times, the flow of the game, the fluidity, how you're feeling mentally when you're really competing in these ranks. Now I'm talking more of a ranked essence, but yeah, it is so fun. If you have the actual essence to want to learn and to not have to win every game, man, it is such a blast. But I'm gonna tell you this, it is completely intense. It is an intense game, and it is massive to where every breath counts, every blink counts, every one wrong input. Like if you're doing a string and you do one wrong input, you whiff it, you could be done, like done, literally done that round. And because the stages are also not too expansive, like there's not large stages. So there's a few. I think there's only like one or two, right? But like when they hit you on the string, they get you on wall, like wall combos. That's it, bro. Wall combos are like another, like not training wheel, but another strategic approach to just win a lot more simplified, where you don't have to have like 15 move combos like Mortal Kombat. You can get like an 11 move combo for like 80 damage, 72 to 80 damage, depending on how you do with the punish. Punish will probably give you way more. And then when that scale is pretty much done and you're hitting a wall, they're going to do a wall combo on you. So like all those are just like, it happens so fast where you're like, holy shit. But it is super fun. It is so much that a beginner can really grasp onto and understand. The move lists are long, especially with older players that have been in the game from like the beginning. There's also like what I said when I talked about earlier, the tier list is so balanced now that it helps so much on bringing, and I'll have the tier list on top of the video and stuff, but you could just see that this helps with inviting people, and special style is always going to help you. Like use special style to help you with all the heat burst, the armor, charging that key aspect, and then also bringing in your rage art simplified. You could always change your inputs if it gets a little confusing, because some of those inputs do get confusing. So again, at the end of the day, all of that stuff that I'm describing is all some like things that I learned fast due to how like crucial ranked is. And ranked teaches you the fastest as a beginner. So as a beginner who feels like they don't want to waste time playing a game, they want longevity, they want a franchise, they want delivery, they want to feel extremely rewarded. When you rank in certain places, especially getting into orange ranks onward, it is super rewarding. And anybody can lie about that, whatever, don't listen to them. As a beginner that goes into orange and then red, that is rewarding, because at that point you have been cheesed all day already. You have been getting button mashed till death. And you're, especially like me, if you're learning a character that actually takes a little bit of skill. Nina is a hard character, and I should have chose probably an immediate character to learn and then go into the hard. But I don't know. I just really connect with Nina and how we actually play the game. It reminds me of Li Mei in Mortal Kombat a little bit. Just the shimmies and the move arounds, the 3D essential. But yeah, it's such a great game. If you're a beginner, just know it's not good for a beginner to just pick up and start winning. That's kind of more games. I wouldn't even say Call of Duty's like that, but that's more games. Maybe like Mortal Kombat's like that a little bit, not too much either, but it is difficult, far more difficult in all those games. I played Mortal Kombat, highly ranked, God tiers and all that. Street Fighter, highly ranked. And I played Call of Duty, and that shit gets mad sweaty. But when I tell you Tekken has been one of the hardest experiences in my life, it is hard. But again, it makes it amazing for a beginner like me who's only been playing this game like 8 days, 9 days. And it has made it the best experience in the world due to the learning curve. Like I sometimes I'm rolling around, man. I'm asleep at times, and I'm a grown ass man with a master's degree. I have a business. I run multiple YouTube channels, and I work out daily. And I still sometimes I'm rolling around my bed, bro, and all I'm thinking about is like trying to get new combos in Tekken, new punishes, new counters, new frame traps, new, like, I wouldn't say like gimmicks, but something that can help me out with chip damage to win a little bit more. And I'm just constantly like wanting to improve because the game whoops your ass so much, man. But yeah, it's Tekken beginner friendly. If you pick it up, the short answer is hell nah. The long answer is abso-fucking-lutely, because of how much learning you can do, and eventually you'll love yourself for that. This game is so great, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, they're still gonna start fixing up some of these. I guess some of the broken S tier characters a little bit more to even balance it more. So if you're a beginner and you still haven't got it yet, you're not even missing out. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be working on the broken characters, and it's gonna get even better. But every corner you turn, somebody is ready to whoop your ass in this game. But it's actually a cool feeling because you learn a lot. And I've learned so much, and I'm excited, man. My goal is to actually get around there to like maybe Tekken King or something. So we'll see how far we can get, though. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Share your experience and your journey to help, because this game can be very depleting, mentally exhausting, and it will uninspire a lot of people who think they can just pick up and go. Absolutely wrong, man. I appreciate y'all, though, man. Y'all have a good one. Peace.